welcome back to my channel. Good to see all of you again. How are you all doing? My name is Fur and this is Fur TV. So I took the much needed break from YouTube. Yeah, I had to take some days off to go and recoup and revitalize because I was getting like tired. Like sometimes you just want to be like a normal person. You don't want to overwork yourself. Okay, so I was at that phase where I didn't want to overwork myself, so I decided to take a break from YouTube for some days, and I am back. How are you all doing? Please leave in the comment section, tell me how you're doing, especially if you're in the UK and you are a mom. How is this country treating you? Let us know, because the work no be here is a lot. Anyway guys, a lot of you have asked me on how I did my Turkey visa ever since I announced I went to Turkey, and this video I've been postponing for the longest time, but this time I want to do it. Let me do it and let's get away with it. Yeah, I've been postponing to do this video because by the time I told you guys I went to Turkey, it was almost a year, and I felt like a lot of things would have changed. So I thought, okay, let me wait until I'm able to research the new information before I can do this video, so that whatever information I give you is the current information. So as of yesterday, this is the current information. So as of today, you're seeing this video, and yesterday, this is the current information. All right, so number one question you guys asked me in my VSG video was, Furo, did you go with medical visa or tourist visa? Will I be able to go with a medical visa or a tourist visa? The thing is, whether you have a medical visa or you have a tourist visa, you can go with each and every one of these visas. But what I am going to advise you is to get a tourist visa, because a tourist visa is easier to get than a medical visa. So for a medical visa, you have to get a letter from the people that you're going to, in case you're going for a VSG or you're going for any other treatment or the other. You have to get a letter from the people you're going to, and sometimes with the clash of time and everything, you might not get this letter prompt compared to when you want to go for this visa. So I would advise you get a tourist visa, because tourist visa, you do not need these people. All you need is your documents and yourself in the visa office or consulate, as it will be called. Okay, so guys, I'm very chill doing this video, so bear with me if I make any rumbling, and please ask me any question you have in the comment section. I will answer and respond to you guys. Before now, as Nigerians, we do not need Turkey visa to go to Turkey. I think my first time when I went to Turkey was in 2013. And then if you have like UK or US visiting visa, you can go to Turkey and just pay on arrival and get visa on arrival. I think they changed it in 2021, because in 2021, when I wanted to go to Turkey, I realized that even in 2021, I still had to, get e-visa. I think sometime in 2021, when I was researching to also go to Turkey again, I realized that they've changed it. Now you need to go to a consulate to get a visa to go to Turkey. And so for the first time when I started searching to do my visa, when I wanted to go get my VSG done, I realized that you can't do it in Manchester. I started making research. A video like this, there's a particular girl video I saw that gave me clarity on how I did this video. So I'm also going to leave that girl's video in the description box for you guys to go see, because that video really helped me. Okay, so if you want to do your visa now, you want to do it now, I will pull up my laptop and I'll show you guys everything you need to know to do your visa. Okay, so what you have to do is, first of all, you have to go to the website where this visa is being done, and the company that does this visa is called VoyaVisa. They are located somewhere in London. Okay, so let's go to their website. So all you need to do is go to Google, open up your browser and type in VoyaVisa. So once you type in the VoyaVisa, it's going to pop up on your screen. You pick the first one and you open it. So you read everything you need, is here. This is the actual website that you need for the visa. Okay, so everything you need is here, the documents you need, everything, every information. I would like you to read that information very well, because sometimes they are closed, sometimes they are open, sometimes they have one thing or the other. Like today, say please read the following information very carefully before making an appointment for your visa application for Turkey. VoyaVisa is a Turkey visa application center. So I don't want this video to be too long. I will just, go ahead and explain. So they have two ways that you can get appointment to get your Turkey visa. The first way is you booking an appointment, going online and book appointment. So from here, say you must book an appointment at least 30 days before your visa, before your flight travel date to travel to Turkey. All other information regarding requirements are listed on here. So if you want to book an appointment, you see here now they say make an appointment. You go there and click, and then you make an appointment. Okay, so you look around, you make an appointment, you register if you've not registered, or you log in and make an appointment. But if this is very, very urgent, you really want to go, you don't want to make an appointment, they also have a walk-in kind of visa application. So where you just pack your document and go there and they will do it for you, which is the one I did. Okay, because then the appointment, when I booked the appointment, it was like 2 months. The date they gave me was 2 months away from when I want to go, and it was not going to tally for me to go then. And if you're a mom, you sometimes you're restricted to who to take care of your children. So once you have somebody that is there or offering to take care of your children, you want to do what you got to do. Okay, so once I saw that these people, they are willing to get working people. So if you want to walk in, you don't want to make an appointment, you just want to go to their office. I ignored booking an appointment and I went to their office. Okay, so when you go to their office, you see this particular form here, they say forms. You open it and you fill everything. You put your cursor there and you write your name on it, and you write everything. Say, let's say your name is Ama, you write Ama. If your surname is Joe, you write your country of birth, date of birth, mother's full name, father's full name, marital status, everything. You fill this form to the end. So there's a place that says if you're going with children. If you're not going with your child, then you don't need to fill that part. But if you're walking into the shop or into the office, I call it shop because it looks like shop. If you're walking into the consulate if you're walking into the visa center to do your visa, then you don't need to fill this form because they provide this form for you for free. Okay, so you don't need to fill this form. But to be on the safer side, I will advise you fill it, but don't sign it. Just fill it with your computer, but don't sign this place. Leave it open, don't sign that place, just fill every other thing. So that is how you do this, and then you go with it. So when you get there, that's when you are allowed to sign all these places. Say signature, you sign them in front of the people. So that is it. So that's the form. Now for the things you need to go with, if you see here, you click on tourist medical. So I will advise you to go with tourist visa. Is easier to get and it's cheaper. So if you want to go with medical visa, fine, but I advise, as long as you're not staying more than 10 days, you can go with tourist visa, or more than 30 days, you can go with tourist visa. So you click on tourist visa. So as you see, this is tourist visa requirement, mandatory document. You need your passport for the country where you're from. You need a passport. I'm assuming you're Nigerian or you're Ghanaian or whatever. You need your passport. You need your BRP, and your passport must be valid for 6 months. Your current BRP, and the BRP must be, your BRP must have a lot of time to expire. It shouldn't just be expiring just now. And then you need that forms as shown you earlier, yeah. But if you don't have the forms, don't bother. They provide it for you at the consulate. You need one recent passport photograph of the applicant, of yourself, one recent passport. So you can just go to the post office and take like a biometric passport, and that is it. So proof of income. So in this proof of income, you have to print 6 months of your account statement, all the transactions in your account, 6 months of it. So what I did was just take my phone, open my bank app, click on statement, and send it to the printer. You can do that in the post office or in the library if you live in the UK. So that's why I did it. It's quite cheap. So you print 6 months of your account statement, and you must have a minimum balance of 400. So as you can see, say if you are working, last recent 2 months pay slip. So you have to have your 2 months pay slip. So if you're going in January, you have to have your December and your November pay slip. If you are a self-employed, so that's for people that are self-employed. If you're on benefits, you have to have universal credits and the rest of them. Then the next one says latest 6 month bank statement. They must be up to date, which means all bank transactions up to now must be seen on the bank statement document. The statement should show your full name, home address, and date and the end balance. Okay, so your full statement, you're not hiding anything, you're printing the full 6 month statement. So sorry guys, I was distracted by my door. So your 6 month statement, you have to print it, and you must have a minimum of £400 in your account statement. For more than 10 days duration of stay, balance must be calculated for extra 40 for each day per person. So if you're staying more than 10 days, you have to have extra £40 for each day, and so on and so forth. So I'm just doing it for one person. Then you have to have flight reservation. So at this point, you would have reserved your flight, but don't worry, these people make it so easy. If you have not reserved your flight, they charge you a fee to book, give you flight reservation at the consulate. Yeah. Hotel reservation, you have to have booked your hotel at this time, but if you have not, don't worry yourself, they also charge you and they provide hotel reservation for you. Yeah, so these are all the documents you need. So they provide hotel reservation, they provide flight reservation for you. But if you're actually going, I would advise, and it's quite cheap. I think the hotel reservation is like £10, the flight reservation is like £10. But if you're going and you really want to book your flight, I will advise you to just go ahead and book your flight. But because I went ahead and booked my flight, so I did not know that they had that services. So I booked my flight myself on Turkish airline. So I booked my flight on Turkish airline, and I did my hotel reservation also. And when I got there, that was when I read and noticed that they had services where they can do for flight booking, which is £10, hotel reservation, which is £10, and if you want to photocopy, let's say you forgot to print your stuff and you want to print, it is £2 per copy. So I advise you to print whatever you want to print at home, because the post office is like 20p per page, but there is £2 per page. So print everything you want to print at home. So let's run through the document again in case you didn't get me the first time. Okay, so you need your passport and your BRP. One, you need the forms which I shown you guys earlier. But if you don't have the form, if you're going there as a VIP, which is a working person, you don't need to go with the form. But if you're going with a booked date, then you have to print the form at home and go with it. Okay, and you don't need to sign the form, just fill the form on the computer with fill the form on the computer, print it out, and leave the page that needs signature. When you get there, you sign it in front of them. Then you need one recent passport photograph, your 6 months account statement with a minimum of £400 if you are staying for 10 days. But if you're staying more than 10 days, you need £40 for each day. And then you need proof of income, your 2 months pay slip. If you're a business person, you're not working, you're a business person, or you're on benefits, the information is still on this website. You can go and check it, and then I think that's all you need your flight reservation and your hotel reservation, which you can get there if you go as a VIP. So these are all the things you need to go there with. So for the cost, if you have a date booked already and you're going on the day that is booked for you, I think you're going to pay 190 something, 96 pounds. Check in the website just to, be sure. So single entry tourist visa for ordinary passport and travel document, 217 pounds. Okay, if you're doing multiple entry, it is 373 pounds. VIP single entry, 373 pounds for VIP. So if you're walking in, okay, you're not going with a booked date, you're walking in for VIP, it's 373 pounds. If you are doing VIP multiple entry, it's 475 pounds. So if you have plans of going over and over again, is 475 pounds. So the whole fees is on the website here. Just read. And then you also need insurance for your travel. So insurance for 3 months is 55 pounds. Okay, so it's already here. Look, hotel reservation 10 pounds, flight reservation 10 pounds, flight company charge 7 to 8.5 to 17 pounds. Okay, printing copy is 2 pounds. So this is what I saw. It's right there on their website already. So that's it. So it's everything. They make it easy for you. So if you're somebody who is not very techy, or who is a mom and you want to go, you've planned this person that will take care of your child, that you have a very short time frame to go and you don't have time to book, appointment, you can just walk in and they will do your visa for you. And when they're done, you submit your passport and then you come back in 2 weeks to come and collect the passport. This is one thing I don't like about the consulate, this Turkish consulate. So other companies, they can deliver your passport to you, but they don't have that option of delivering your passport to you. You have to come back there to collect it. So for me, from Manchester to London, I had to pay 109 pounds to get to London, which you can also go with bus, but I think bus is like far. It's more, I think bus wastes more time, so I prefer to go with train, which is more expensive. Then you pay £1.75 from the London Euston. So from Manchester, I took train from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston, and then I got down there. So a bus took me from there to the Turkey consulate, and I paid £1.75. If you take Uber, I think it's around £12, so it's not really that expensive, but I don't want to spend that if I can enter bus. So I used bus and got there, finished. It didn't even get up to like 30 minutes. There's not a lot of people there, so you don't really waste so much time, and then you're out. So the office closes at 5 p.m. If you're not in London, you're coming from another city, I advise you leave your house as early as possible so that you can get there and finish what you're doing and go home. Okay, and if you get there too early and probably you finish what you're doing and it's not time for you to go back. So for me, I like to always take the off-peak train when I'm coming back. So I take the going train normal time, but when I'm coming back, I take the off-peak train so that it's cheaper for me. So most times I have a lot of time to whine around in London, and my best destination to go to, especially if my hair is not done, everything is not done, I go to Peckham. So when you get to Peckham, you can make your hair, you can make your nails, you can make your lashes, you can eat different Nigerian food, you can feel Nigerian vibe everywhere. So you can go to Peckham, enter a train, go to Peckham and spend some time, go to Buckingham Palace and spend some time. So there's a lot of things to do in London. So use that opportunity and enjoy yourself in London, okay? Yeah, that is it, okay, for this video. And then after 2 weeks, your visa is ready. You have to go back to that place, to their office, to the Turkey consulate to get your visa, which is one thing I don't like about, their services. I wish they had a service where they would just deliver your stuff to your house and you're like, yeah, but they don't. So you have to pay another £109, make another off day for yourself and go to their consulates to get your visa. So that is how you can get your Turkish visa from the UK on a non-UK or a non-British passport. I hope I was able to communicate. This video was a little bit all over the place because I was just so, but if there's anything I did not, add, please let me know in the comment section and I'll do another video too. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video.